Every time you send a message to ChatGPT or Claude, you are working inside a box. GPT-4, 128,000 tokens. Claude, 200,000. That is the ceiling. Everything outside that box, the model never sees. It forgets it. It does not exist. Gemini 2.5 Pro's context window is 1,048,576 tokens. That is not a rounding error. That is 1 million tokens, enough to hold 1,500 pages of text, 50,000 lines of code, or 8 full-length novels in a single prompt. This week, we are going deep on what that actually means, when it beats everything else, and how to use it without paying a fortune. Step 1. Understand what 1 million tokens actually is. 1 million tokens is 8 average English novels in one prompt. It is the entire code base of a mid-sized production application. It is transcripts of over 200 podcast episodes. It is all the text messages you have sent in the last 5 years. Most AI workflows today are built around working around context limits, chunking documents, running retrieval-augmented generation, sliding windows, summarizing old messages to make room for new ones. With 1M tokens, you eliminate all of that. You drop the entire document into the prompt. You ask your question once. The model reads everything. Step 2. Know which tasks actually benefit from long context. Long context is not for everyday chat. You do not need 1M tokens to write an email. You need it for 4 specific problems. First, whole codebase analysis. GPT-4 maxes out at roughly 500 pages of code. Gemini 2.5 Pro holds the entire thing and can refactor across every file simultaneously without losing relationships between modules. Second, large document Q&A. Legal contracts, annual reports, research papers. Instead of running RAG pipelines with vector databases, you drop the full document into the context and ask questions directly. Retrieval accuracy at 128K tokens is approximately 99%. The model actually reads it. Third, multimodal analysis. Gemini 2.5 Pro natively accepts text, images, audio, and video in the same prompt. Hour-long meeting recordings, entire PDF decks, mixed media research briefs. Fourth, many-shot in-context learning. Instead of fine-tuning a model, you give it hundreds or thousands of examples directly in the prompt. Research shows this can match fine-tune model performance on specific tasks, without training runs, without infrastructure. Step 3. Understand the pricing trap and how to avoid it. Gemini 2.5 Pro costs $1.25 per million input tokens for prompts under 200,000. Cross the 200K threshold and the price doubles to $2.50 per million tokens. A full 1M token request costs roughly $2.50 in input alone before output. That sounds cheap until you are running it 50 times a day. This is where context caching changes the math completely. Context caching lets you upload a large document once, store it server-side, and pay just 0.125 per million cache tokens on repeat queries, a 90% reduction in input cost. For a 500,000 token technical manual you are querying daily, you pay full price once, then a fraction on every query after that. The practical setup: upload your large document or codebase once, cache it, then run all your queries against the cache. That is the cost-efficient long context workflow. Step 4. Gemini 2.5 Flash, when you want 1M context at a lower price. Not every long context job needs Gemini 2.5 Pro's reasoning depth. Gemini 2.5 Flash also supports 1,048,576 tokens, the same 1M limit, at $0.30 per million input tokens. That is a 75% lower input cost than Pro. For tasks like document summarization, transcript processing, or structured extraction from large files where you do not need deep reasoning, Flash is the right tool. Save Pro for analysis, complex code generation, and tasks where thinking quality matters.
Step 5. The 3 use cases worth building right now. Use Case 1. The Full Codebase Reviewer. Drop your entire repository into Gemini Pro 2.5. Ask it to identify security vulnerabilities, suggest refactorings, or explain unfamiliar modules. GPT-4o would force you to chunk the codebase. Gemini reads it whole. Use Case 2. The Document Intelligence Pipeline. Take your legal contracts, annual reports, or research library. Cache them. Then run unlimited natural language queries. What are the key risk disclosures? Summarize Section 4. Find all clauses with penalty language. At 90% lower cost per query after the first upload. Use Case 3. The Meeting Intelligence Workflow. Upload hour-long meeting recordings or transcripts. Ask Gemini to extract all decisions, action items, or follow-up commitments. What used to require a custom summarization pipeline now fits in a single API call. Step 6. The one gotcha you must know. At extreme context lengths, above 800,000 tokens, retrieval accuracy degrades when you are looking for multiple specific pieces of information simultaneously. A single needle in a haystack, 99% accuracy. 100 needles simultaneously, accuracy varies. The workaround, for high-precision multi-extraction tasks at full 1M context, send one focused question per query, not 50. You are paying per token anyway. Keep queries targeted. The payoff. You already have access to the largest context window available in a production AI model, 1 million tokens. The entire context of your codebase, your legal library, your research archive, in one prompt at lower cost than you think. The question is what you build with it.